May be in the air, and while many of us lead with our hearts, you may want to start using your head on this one. Today we're finding out if we're a money match with our partners. Local financial professional Peter Bombara from PCB Financial Advisory Group is here with 5 questions that will test whether you're financially compatible with your Valentine. Peter, welcome to the show.
Great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Great to see you. You're a brave man because we were talking about this morning. Whether we're in relationships or would like to be in relationships with someone. So it seems like a very trite question, but why is discussing finances important?
It's so important. It's so important to be on the same page. You know, disagreements actually leaning towards money can ruin a relationship, even lead towards divorce.
Yeah.
So those who are planning for retirement or already retired, to be on the same page is really, really important. To share the same lifestyle you desire.
Right, or even just figuring out who's going to pay the Con Ed bill, who's going to pay the cable bill. Those are important questions. So you say you have a questionnaire, 5 questions to ask people to go on your website. So the first one is, what should we be discussing together?
Well, the first great question would be to start is, do you talk openly about your finances or do you hide them?
Oh.
One of the biggest red flags we find today is financial infidelity.
Oh, geez.
And
that sounds very sinister.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, financial infidelity by alone is hiding a purchase or lying about debt or even having a secret bank account. Now, it might seem as if it's a little small white lie, but it can ruin a relationship, just like any kind of infidelity can.
Right. Buying a pair of shoes maybe on the shared bank account is very different than having a secret offshore account.
Sure.
But you should know what you're getting into. The second question is, do you share the same or similar financial goals?
Absolutely. So this is even better because think about it. You're sharing this life together, right? And if you both have similar incomes, the best thing you could do is open a joint account and possibly making sure you're splitting everything maybe down the middle. But keep in mind, we have spenders and we also have savers.
And you got to delineate which one is which. I have to move through these. Do you both take responsibility for shared expenses?
So shared expenses are really, really important. Like I just said, if you have similar incomes, maybe you want to split them right down the middle, and that's okay. If you do not have similar incomes, you want to think about and talk about these things. Maybe it's 60-20, 60-40, excuse me, or 80-20, depending upon where you fall.
Which probably stems from your childhood, because that's your next question. What did you learn about finances as a child, and how do you bring that to the relationship?
Absolutely. So studies have shown growing up with your parents, if it's good habits or bad habits, that's going to come along with you throughout life. So making sure you're talking to your partner in regards to what were those habits and what did it look like are really important.
And last but not least, your credit score, which I thought was so private, but apparently...
Credit scores are really popular. So if you have a good credit score, obviously it seems as if you're really, really, really important and involved in regards to finances, and you're really serious. A poor credit score can actually ruin a relationship. If you're thinking about going to get a mortgage or a possible loan,
one of you may or may not bring the other down.
Absolutely.
Peter Bombara, thank you so much for joining us.